Good morning, everybody. We're rocking and rolling in the free world, and we're getting there. Everyone's now got colds. It's going around. So I've had one. Lad had one last week. Got another two come down with him. So now we're battling in the weather with colds. People are very unhappy. So it's causing problems. Plus, not saying this in a fault, in a nasty, in a bad way, but the customer's quite demanding. They've got a way they want things doing, and there's not much compromise, no matter how. You know, it could be a slight modification to the job, but that would save hours and hours of work. But yep, you know, example like moving something this way, 20 mil, and it's that kind of thing. No. So you're like, would have saved 400 cuts and 40 hours of work. So adding to the frustration. So I'm trying to be very diplomatic and keep everyone happy, but it's very, very difficult at times. Trying to keep all involved content, mediate. So it's just the end of the year, innit? It's been tough. Weather's really crappy at the minute, and yeah, weather's crappy. Weather's been awful. We've lost a week, so we should have been here a week ago, and we're behind, and it's still raining, and it's damp, and it's nasty. So I know I get some people in the comments going, oh, all you do is moan. No, not at all. It's just being realistic. Like, come and do this. It always makes me chuckle. Like, half you, like, people say things in the comments about it. It's like, come and work outside for 3 months. I mean, I know there's people on here that have done it and do it, so they know what I'm talking about. But very hard to stay laughing and joking and when it's summer's different, but in the winter it's a tough game. So yeah, but we are continuing. We're battling on. It's a bit of a slog, but we'll get there. I suppose the question is, has Connor got on the red panties today, seeing as it's his birthday? You haven't? Well, you got on some Umbros?
Lonsdale, I believe.
Lonsdale, other pants are available. Yeah, it's Folds' birthday today. How old are you today, Folds?
28, mate.
So everyone in the comments needs to be wishing our Folds a happy birthday. 28? Oh, it's nearly over for you, boy.
Already over.
The fun and games are going to end soon.
It was over when I got to about 22.
Really?
Yeah, it's got downhill since.
What happened, mate?
Didn't come a millionaire.
Hey, could do Friday.
I've got the ticket.
You got your little ticket. I'll keep trying. It's the only chance you got now, mate.
It is.
X Factor.
Unless any old millionaires want to.
If you went on Britain's Got Talent, what would you go on? What would you be your act on Britain's Got Talent?
What did that Stavros guy do?
Oh, that dancing thing?
Yeah.
Zorba, the Greek.
Yeah.
What about you, Bert? What are you doing on Britain's Got Talent?
I don't know either.
If you had to do a little dance or something.
Truffle shuffle.
Truffle shuffle, that's quite good. I don't know what I'd do. Fucking walk around talking, holding the camera probably.
Cry.
Cry, yeah. Sit on a chair and sob. That's it, so. What about you, Christopher? If you was on Britain's Got Talent?
Probably lay some slabs, have the customer come out before I finish laying it, tell me I've done it wrong, I need to do this, do that. Standard day of my fucking life.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
You're not leaving this like this here? Well, you ain't laid them slabs?
Yeah.
Is that how, are you going to put some slabs here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Just checking with you.
I believe it's like that is now.
And this here, this dust, what are you doing with that?
Just gotta leave it.
Just gonna leave it, mate. Yeah, it's gonna leave it, mate. What are you gonna do with it, Bert? You don't know it.
Might as well leave it.
We have to say, and I have to be very careful because of what we're saying, and we're online, and the customers could see it. But it's like, gives a chance. It's like putting two brackets up on a wall, and before you put the shelf on them, coming out saying, "That's not level, mate." We haven't even put the shelf. We haven't even put the shelf up yet. You know what I mean? Them holes don't look right. Like, come off. I wonder, people in the comments, other tradesmen who watch this, do you guys all get it in different trades, or is it just us? Because I like to think that, like a plumber, when they put like a sink in, I wonder if plumbers are putting a sink in and the customer comes and says, "Can you put that pipe there, please? I don't want that pipe there." You know what I mean? I bet electricians don't get people coming up to them going, like, you know, when you're putting a plug socket and you're wiring it in the wall, I bet they don't come and go, "Oh no, I don't want that wire there in the wall. I want it there."
Hey, no wonder the Gyptos didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Hey, you
can't say it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm turning this off now. Here we go. It's piping up. Okay. So, on a bit of a sad note, we've got a message off a subscriber or a viewer's brother saying that he passed away from prostate cancer not too long ago, about a week ago. Sent a message saying he loved watching our YouTube blogs. He'd show his brother what we've been up to. He really enjoyed them. He said thank you for that. Watching you guys helped him take his mind off his illness, especially because he used to be in the building trade. It's a bit sad, but it's nice to know we kind of, I don't know what, but we did a little something that made him laugh a couple of times, eh, Folds, eh?
Probably me, to be fair.
Probably you, Connell, being the star of the show.
Yeah.
Of course. So yeah, on that note, we'll say RIP to John Wake. Ooh, could be like John Wick.
John Wick.
John Wick.
John Wick never dies.
John Wick never dies. He lives with us forever. Can't take him down. So anyway, yeah, on that note, we shouldn't really be having a joking. But yeah,
Oh,
RIP, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. His brother, Reinhardt. His brother watches it, man.
Alright.
Can you stop yourself? Just give it a minute.
What are you talking to John? I gotta
Give you a minute. Listen, if it makes you guys at home feel any better, when we were carrying my mum's coffin down the thing, he was cracking jokes and I had to tell him to pack it up. So, yeah, it's the way it goes. But, yeah, sad news, man. Wish you, well, whoever's watching, your family the best. I'm sorry to hear that. And
We'll have a drink for him.
we'll have a little drink for you. We'll have a little shandy bash shandy.
If we can send us some JD in so we can toast him.
Yeah, we need to toast for him now. So if anyone wants to send us Jack Daniels in, we'll have a little toast for him. So, yeah. But, yeah, a bit of a sad one, that. So,
R.I.P.
and a bit sadder than that, we'll get back to saying his patio.
Right, it's another morning here. Although if you're watching this, it's not morning, because I imagine, obviously, the videos all just rolled into one. But for us, right now, at this moment, it's morning time. It's raining, but the light is beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful bit of sky over there. Heavenly. Anyway. Not bad for a couple of days. Slung quite a bit down in a couple of days. Obviously been awkward around there. We have to base all that with concrete to hold it in. So a lot of people don't do that. They just stone it up and then just lay the last slab, and then obviously if the stone moves it goes under the concrete. So always on your last one you need at least a foot of solid concrete going down to hold it all in. Hey boys?
Yeah, great.
I think Instagram girls would like this light because it's like orangey light on your face, look.
It's like,
Oh, wait there, with that light above his head.
it's like
Just
foundation.
wait. There, look. Little halo.
Oh, what's that?
Anyways, it's started to get a bit weird on site, hasn't it, boys?
As we don't know if the customer's having a laugh or they're not.
So, yeah, it's a bit... I think what happened is basically someone else was doing the job they've quoted them a ridiculous cheap price.
Impossible.
An impossible price. You can imagine what type of people they were. We're not going to tell you, but you know. Anyways, obviously come to do the job, and they've tried to talk them into having Indian sandstone that they don't want. It's become apparent that they weren't going to do a proper job, so they kicked them off site, and then they've obviously had to pay us more money to come and do the job. And yeah, they're a bit weird. It's gone a bit odd. Keep making snidey little comments, but don't know if they're joking or they're being serious. We had a shovel full of concrete left in the barrow last night, didn't we, boys?
One shovel.
And we packed up, ready to go home. And they come out and said, what are you doing? You're not going to use all that gob or what? Connor said no. And then he shut the door on him.
It, boy.
Bit awkward. Then they always make us a brew. They come out this morning and it's basically said, well, if you want a brew, bring your own. If you're that bothered about it, if you want, you know, if you want a brew in the morning, bring your own. Making some snidey comments, but we don't know if they're jokes. And they're just not very good
about
at telling
elderly
jokes.
people. I think
Or
she's
not.
cocked them.
Yeah, we don't know if it's jokes or they're being serious or what. Not sure.
It depends how they act. Depends what's getting done, boy.
But it's always the case when this happens. Someone gives a cheap price, and it was cheap. It was stupid price. Like you couldn't even do it for that. In fact, the profit margin on what they charged was probably about 50 quid. If that, on what the materials cost. I think what they plan to do is just try and said it was going to take them two to 3 days to do it all. Bearing in mind, everything down here now is all cuts. You got cut all around there. There's a lot of work involved in that path. Probably 2 or 3 days messing about in that path to get all perfect cuts. Took 2 days for us to lay that, so how they were going to do the whole thing in 2 days, I don't know. But there you go, they were just going to sling them down, Indian sandstone, and away you go. Levels on that is beautiful. Yeah, like I say, I just laid that slab in the corner yesterday, and within 2 minutes of laying it, they come out like, oh, what are you going to do about that? I'm like, oh, no, you're not going to put a slab up the end there, we'll finish it off or something. And we're like, I only just laid it, mate, I've not finished it. It's wet. So, who knows? Who knows? It's one of them awkward ones. It's the last job before Christmas. Weather's a bit crap. Ideally, wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it in sorry, just some dramas going off. The rest of the slabs have just been delivered. Yeah, I wouldn't usually do it this close to Christmas, but they are obviously desperate because the other people came and ripped it up and left them in a mess, so they are flapping about the whole thing. I think they lost their head a bit on this job. They're a bit stressed with it all, and unfortunately we've got the brunt of that stress because obviously we've come in to do it, so it's they've already got a bad taste in the mouth over the whole thing. And yeah, there you go, they end up having to pay more money for it to be done properly, and I think they're probably taking a bit of that out on us, but it's not our fault. We're just trying to crack on and get it done. So it's stress city for me, trying to get this beast all done before Christmas, and we'll definitely get it done before Christmas, but it's the weather, innit, Bert?
It is.
At the minute, it's only just wet, so that's fine. Obviously, we had that freezing spell where I was like, Jesus, obviously if it's freezing, we don't want to be laying slabs. But if it's wet, it's not bad. Desperately trying to get this back done, because when we get here, look, it's undercover, so it's not going to matter that much. I've got a tent for the saw and a tent for the, not a tent, a gazebo for the old.
Double check we're putting these slabs.
Okay. So anyway, everything will be undercover. Gotta get on. I'm needed. It feels good to be wanted. It feels good to be needed. So there you go. Anyway, let's get it done. Right, turn that radio down, Boots. So, another dilemma. All them slabs are over there. Customer's ordered an extra pack of slabs because he wants a patio doing there. So instead of just buying like the extra that he needed, maybe like 5 or 10 more, he's bought a whole pallet more because he said he's going to do a patio over there later on. Okay, whatever. So we've used one pack. That's the second pack. We've had the third pack has been delivered on the front, so made it easier for us. We could have just left them down there, used them for here, so we don't have to traipse over it. Put in, and they brought the wrong slabs, so they're a complete different colour. Nightmare. So now, because these are special order, Frankie don't even stock these, they've come straight from, I don't even know where they've come from, so I ordered them, customers ordered them. I think it's Bradston, I'm not sure. It's a special order, so who knows what's going to happen now. So now we've got to take that whole pallet over them slabs, round here, because they're going to have to swap them out now. More work that we didn't need to do. So yeah, so they're that light grey colour, and these are a dark grey colour. And actually, it turns out these are called basalt, and they're grey. And it turns out the customer ordered grey, and obviously they've sent these basalts, and we've pinged all this down, and it's the wrong colour, in theory. But the customer did come out and we asked him if they were right colour, and he said yes. Because in the brochure, the basalt looks like it's got brown in it, so I don't even know what's gone off there. Brought a brochure out and it's like got specks of brown in it. Obviously it's been delivered and it's grey, as you can see. That's what colour it is. So grey with white-ish flicks in it, a bit like granite. Obviously I've had nothing to do with the ordering of it or anything like that. I'm just laying it. And that's the grey that they've sent. On the ticket it says he's had 3 lots of grey. But obviously there's been an error and they've sent basalt out instead. Now, customer's not that bothered about it. But if he was, what a pain in the dick that would have been, because what do you do then? Because we've laid it. Not ripping them back up in a million years. If he could turn around, couldn't he, that now and say I didn't want basalt, I want grey.
You could.
No, that's the colour I wanted.
You didn't particularly look happy about the thing, did it?
No, but whose fault is it?
Well,
it's not our fault, we didn't order the slabs. It's one of them where the customer is adamant they want that colour. I wanted this slab. Sorry, I'm just putting the feet back in on this because it's catching on everything. He wanted these special slabs, and these are a fortune as well. We could have got these slabs for, don't know how much you reckon a pack off AJ. How many's in a? How many's in a pack? How many meters?
48.
How many is in a pack?
Oh,
meterage.
Right, about 25 or something.
So about 30.
26.
So probably could, you know, normally you're talking about £1 a pack. He's paid £2.5 grand a pack for these, isn't it? More. How much were they a pack? I don't even know. I think they're about £2.5 grand a pack, so they double the cost of normal porcelain. I'll be honest, they look exactly the same as anything else. It's no different, is it? That is just a standard porcelain slab. They're a bit nicer on the backs because it says made in Italy. But other than that,
So that's it.
it's just the bog standard grey thing. So I don't know where we'd stand if you turn around and say, no, I don't want them, get them up. Because,
Go home, mate.
well, yeah, we'd be carrying home, wouldn't we? Wouldn't be the easiest of things to get up now, would they? Been vibrated in.
Won't even try.
Technically, the manufacturers should pay for them.
Frankie's.
But in an ideal world, if it had been us, it'd have been our fault because we would have ordered them and we should have checked them before we started laying that that's what they was. Because we didn't order them, they're just on site and we've laid them. We have no clue. I'd never even seen them in the magazine. I don't know anything about it. I've just turned up, customers ordered them, they've been put there and I've laid them. And then obviously they sent another pack, and this is the first time I've even seen the brochure or anything, Con. So one thing's for sure, I'm not to blame. I'm just the monkey laying them.
No, that's normally the guy who gets the blame there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Aye. I'm just
No one
laying
likes
them.
taking the blame.
Well, I can't be to blame because I've never seen them in my life. So there you go. Blame the customer or blame Nick, I guess. Not me.
Or Frankie's.
To be fair, on the ticket, and they don't tell you what colour it is on the box, on the ticket it says grey.
It says on the box grey.
Yeah, but I'm saying on the ticket and on Frankie's ticket it says grey.
Oh,
They're
the
like,
two
oh no,
back.
you haven't had a basalt. They're free. They're all the same. I'm like, they're not the same.
So yeah, it says Frankie's.
That's why I've had to send pictures in. And like, oh yeah, I don't know what's gone off then.
Oh,
So
so you-
somewhere down the line, someone's just sent the wrong things out.
You say basalt.
Yeah. There you go. Oh well. Well anyway, there's always a bit of drama, isn't there? Cutting all this in down here. It's taking a bit of time, obviously. We're laying up to there. Customer didn't want it finishing. He did want it a gravel trap. I mean, that's split. Look at that. At some point, they're gonna have to get in and fix that. You can see daylight through there. That's a bad crack.
Chris.
I know. I wish. So yeah. He didn't want that big of a gravel trap, but he did want a gravel trap. So we've now got an 8-inch cut down there. Because that's what they wanted. Personally, what I was going to do is I was going to run it up both sides right to the fence, leave an inch gap, and concrete it all the way down so there's an air gap both sides, and then, or probably to at least there, and then I'd have just left that at full slab down there, a bit bigger, because all the way down there is having gravel anyway, so all that's going to be gravel and it wouldn't look too bad. Personally, that's what I'd rather do at my house than a little cut on the end. What do you reckon?
I left it full slab.
Yeah. There you go.
Looks better,
Full slab,
more practical.
rather than having an 8-incher. War, that's what she said.
A lot of people go for an 8-incher.
I know. Not me though. I think it's a bit of a hindrance, you know. No, not really, I'm only joking. It's not 8-inch. Ladies, if you was getting excited, it's not 8-inch. It's 5.
I don't think there's any ladies watching, bro.
Then again, some girls don't like it that wide. Right, we're
Got
cracking on. I'm gonna get that bit done in there. Been over there, put all that in. Haunched all that
You're
up.
not going to leave it like that, are you?
No, well, I can't now. I'm not going to leave it like that. I've just filled it in. And then basically I've got to put a slab on edge down there now. All these little extras, Connell. These little can you just, I don't like that. Just
Can you
just
just-
put a slab down there? And the next thing will be, oh, can you just put a slab all the way around the back of it? And can you just do this? Can you just do that? In fact, it's not a can you just, it's do it.
Yeah.
We don't even get can you just do this anymore. It's just fucking do it. And that's it, we do it because it's Christmas and we need the money.
I want to go home.
That's it. Right, back to work. Oh, by the way, before we get going, where's them crisps you tried? Them other 2 packs of crisps that people sent in, we tried them. Too broken for crisp off now, but we tried them ones and we tried the other ones of them that were like,
Them ones are better than the chili one.
but they were 4 out of 10, both from the crap. Sorry to say, but they were good. You didn't mind them, did you?
Yeah, it's alright. Nah, it's just like, oh,
They weren't good. We're at the bottom of the barrel now. Only thing we got left is paprika thing.
They're the ones you haven't tried.
That's it, yeah. Rest of it's going down. Rapido. Right, that is us for today. Bit of a pain in the arse day. Con's just cleaning the top off here. Still got dirt on it here, you know, we've had to walk in and out to get them slabs. They rang up, they're changing them, but it's Thursday today. They're picking the other ones up tomorrow, and then they're not bringing the others till Monday, so hopefully if they come on time we can try and move them to the front, and that'll help us out. Getting all this tricky bit down here done because there's no access, look. Been a nightmare. We've managed to get them in though, and then we've worked. Suction cups are gone and all, aren't they, lads? They've broken, so it's they're no longer sucking. It's like your mama. So yeah, that's it. So getting down here. Obviously that gap's really small. That's where it's worked down there. And if customer wants that smaller gap, or if not, they have to cut it back and make a line and cut it. Yeah, like I say, it was just a bit awkward, so what we've done is we've put some edgings down there, well, some bits of off-cut slab, filled that with concrete, so when that's set tomorrow it'll be easy for us to work out. To here, got a few cuts round the side to do, and then that's the back bit wrapped up in it. Con, oh yeah, we've got a couple of slabs to put in those returns. Once a couple of slabs put in on the returns down. And what are you saying? Knackered?
Roll on when this job's done, boy.
Hey?
Roll on when this job's done.
Yeah, I know, I'll be glad when it's done. This is our last one. Every single year we finish on a patio.
Aye, we do.
And it's always a nightmare, isn't it?
I guess it's always the worst.
Just a nice way to break
Last
up.
year it was snowing and at -3.
Yep. Year before it was as well, me and Bert's on that patio.
Poor little Bob Birch's leg.
We were there. In fact, no. Year before.
Yeah, it was.
Year before it were that other
Was it
patio.
Colin?
No, it was that one that me and him did on his own when it froze.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the year before was that one when he didn't pay us. Ripped us off and we walked off.
It's always been
So that's the last 4 years been a pain in the neck. Basically. So there you go. Happy freaking Christmas, eh? Yeah, but we're getting there. To be honest with you, I mean, this back bit's the... Once this is... Once this is out of the way, it's a big chunk of it gone, in it. And then it's just this path. Which is, you think just the path, but there's a hell of a lot of work in that. Cut both sides. Pretty much every slab you lay from that point where the mixer is on is a cut. So there'll be no full slabs, hopefully. Because I don't suppose the customer wants the pattern changing.
Unless we suggest changing the pattern when it long ways up against the garage.
Ideally what you do now is start your full slab from here and work that way. So everything up there was a cut, but we'll see. More than likely, you already know the answer.
Oh yeah.
No. Continue that pattern on.
Everything gonna
Cut
be
everything all the way up. Already know it. Already know it. So there you go. I'm a poet and I know it. Been in this game too long. There's no easy way out, is there? No. Blow it out. Blow it out. That's it. We've gone mental. There you go. There you go. Right, another day. Bert's just chopping this out. We're just putting a little return down there. So we've cut a slab and just putting an edge in down there to finish. Right, so anyway, battery ran out. It died mid-conversation. And in that time, we've already done it. So I didn't even bother putting a battery in, I just carried on working. So those two are in those returns. In that time as well, we've also put the path in, that's all cut in, the edging runs all the way up. So that's finitoed. Just taking some round here. We're gonna finish that off here. And then, it's Friday, so we're having a chilled one. We're gonna probably cut a few in here and be done with it. Can't go too far anyway because the customer needs to get in there and clear it out. So, same old thing. They're having work done that is like, oh, I need to get in there. I'm like, okay, you know their access now. I've got to go in there to get to the fridge freezer. You're like, okay, well that's a bit of a crapper, because obviously we're going to lay all those slabs up there, and then you can't walk on them. You need time to set. Well, I need to get my fridge. I'm not bothered. Can't you go in the front door? No, I can't go in the front door.
Why give me a charger? It's dead.
Anyway, said, can't you just go round the front and then go through here to get to the fridgy freezer? Can't do it because there's loads of stuff in the way. Well, there's not that much in the way. We'll move it all for you. Oh no, it's packed. You never be able to move all that stuff. So this is all the stuff. This is what we have to put up with on a daily. 1 chair,
2 chairs,
and a ladder. I could just move that ladder there. It take me 10 seconds. Move that there, and then just walk through here, get to the fridge. So I don't know. Apparently you can't. So that's that. But then over the weekend he said he is going to come in and move it, because I said you've got to. Because basically if you're determined you're going to walk all over all these slabs and they start moving, which they will, I ain't relaying them. So there you go. That sounds like Monday's problem. It's Friday now. So yeah, all good in the hood. What's he doing over there? Ooh, someone's having some work done. So yeah, we're not filming much today. Just been cracking on with it, doing the little fiddly bits. My base is all set now. I put some slabs down there and got my base in there, look, yesterday. So that's all nice. Nice edge all the way down there to lay my slab off. My DPC is going to sit in there. And then, yeah, we're going to be gravel in there. But personally what I do is I put a piece of anthracite trim like that on an L, up and across, and silicone it to the top. So it just looked like one piece, but I'll speak to the customer about that and see what they say. No doubt they don't want to pay. See what the customers say, but I bet they don't want to pay. Hey Bert, it's always the case. Sometimes you're better off not suggesting stuff here. Because you'll go, oh, what about this? You go, oh, that's a good idea. You go, well, it'd be a bit extra. You go, no, just do it and
oh yeah, I'm not paying for that.
So, but who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's only a piece of trim, but then I've got to find the trim. Got to try and find a plastic place that does said trim, which I don't know of. There's one in Collet, which means I'll have to go down there and try and scope it out, which means it's a lot of time and effort whilst I could be here laying slabs. So maybe we just go with the original idea of gravel. We'll see what we're like for time at the end of the job. We'll have a see. So there you go. Right, get this pad laid in. Right, that's us. Oh, Connor, grab that, for fuck's sake.
What?
That behind me. Fucking coffee cup's falling over. Fucking everything's going wrong. Friday, 3 o'clock, everything's going wrong. As it always does. Cleaned up, jet washed, nice and clean. Looking good. What do you reckon, Con? I think it looks good.
Was that doing it look even better?
From the pub.
From pub.
Yeah, looks good. I think it looks good anyway. I think it looks nice. I've not actually had it looks nice. I've not been told it looks nice. Customer said it looks okay. It's always nice to hear, isn't it, when you've been grafted your arse off, get all these beautiful levels. Okay. Yeah, it looks okay.
Those are swap positions.
Well, anyway, what he's actually said was, anyway, well, it looks okay, so there you go.
That basically means I need to go and grab a piece of membrane.
We've had to stop here because customers got to get in there over the weekend. And I've left that one out here because I was going to continue, but he needs to chat with his wife because they don't know. Basically that finishes there on the bond. That's where it's naturally finished, making a nice little gravel trap. So it's got the option of I run it off there and have that gravel trap all the way to the end. Can't turn around because he's rather busy. Or the other option is he has to move that slab up, and obviously then that joint's going to run down here and kick out onto this one. So it's going to kick back space of that. Up to him really, what he wants, not my decision. Ideally I'd leave that there because the water's going to fall from there down. That's all under cover, so technically it shouldn't get any water, but at a later date, if that ever rots and comes down and we don't leave anywhere for the water to go, it's going to be up shit creek. So ideally that's what we need. There you go. Anyway, I'm tired, it's Friday, we're getting off. We're going to be doing note this weekend, are we, Con?
No, resting.
Resting. We're going to chill out this weekend, take it easy, and that's it. So, going to sign off. Have a good one wherever you are and whatever you're doing. We'll catch you on the next one. Right, we're back. It's the start of a new week and we've got to get this pathway done, which, to be honest with you, is probably more of a pain in the dick than the actual patio, isn't it, Bert?
It is. All the cutting.
Everything's got to be cut in, it's all got to be perfect as normal. So there's cuts all the way around here, all the way around there. That whole thing needs cutting in.
Want to close your outdoors?
Yeah, please. Have a look for that grabbo, if you can find it. So anyway, that's the first plan that we've got to get on with. And then coming down here, got to lift this up. Customer's pulled me on that, he wants that lifted up. So I think these last two wants that lifted up slightly. So we've got to do that first before we do anything, basically. Haven't we, Berts?
First I've heard about that.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. We're all completely broken, aren't we? We've got no enthusiasm, no energy, just at rock bottom, basically. It's close to Christmas, it's been a tough year. Every single, I'm just going to swear, but every year we have to finish on a hard, crappy job. And that's where we're at in it. Broken.
Didn't look hard, did you?
No, I didn't look very, I'm not good at looking at stuff. So that's where we're at. I'm not going to lie. Don't know if they can hear me, let me just make sure before I go saying stuff. The customer's not exactly great on this one either, making it twice as hard. Is it, Con? I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered anymore. Hey?
We don't care no more.
Past that point now. I'm just going to say it how it is. We're getting no thanks and then nothing, are we?
No,
Just
help
hit
us in
with
any way.
problems all the time. Everything's a problem. Well, problem for us. We've had no job looks nice, are you doing a good job? None of that. Just basically, are you doing this? Are you doing that? What about this? Are you doing that? It's one of them, isn't it? I told you last week, I said, can't walk on these slabs, down this pathway. There's no other entry in. So, I told you about moving them chairs. You need to get in that way if you want to get in there. Alright, okay, well, over the weekend I saw that out so you can get in. That was his job. He's not done it, Berts, has he? It's exactly the same as it was, so you can't get in there now. You need to get through there. So I said to him, look mate, have you got a key you can find for that door? Because we need to open it, because obviously at the minute we're putting the cables and shit through here. As soon as we lay past there, I can't get back in this door. I'm gonna have to go through that front. And it's like huffing and puffing, it's become a big problem. And you know, I'm just not in the mood for it anymore. I'm not in the mood for it, lad guys. I'm not in the mood. Oh, we can't. Oh. I'm not at rock bottom. at the minute, but on a scale of 0 to 10, I'm at a solid 1.5 of enthusiasm. Are you the same?
Yeah, it's Christmas, isn't it?
Not arsed. Can't be bothered anymore. Really struggling at the minute. Although, I'll show you later on. I know there's people moaned about this eating crisps and not doing any work in the comments and all that crap. I'm not going to say anything horrible to you, but basically, this is our last job before Christmas, right? So, there's two options. We put some filler stuff in, did a little Christmas crisp off for a bit of fun. You know, tasting a few crisps, joking around, to long the videos out a bit, so basically you had more videos over Christmas. Or the other option was, we'd have finished this job and there was just nothing to watch over Christmas, we'd have just broke up, and that would have been us till January the 6th. So there wouldn't have been a video out till mid-January, so it's practically a month where you'd have had no content and nothing. So that's why we did that. Obviously, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple as that. It's not as much crisp off now because we've done it, so you know, if you find that it's not like every single week we're going to be eating crisps for the rest of our lives. It was just the Christmas crisp off.
Give it a little break.
It's a bit of fun. People sent us stuff in, and also if people send stuff in, what's he looking at? If people send stuff in, you can't just not review it or say thanks or anything like that or try it, because it's rude. So there you go. That's me. I'm feeling better now. I'm getting me moaning out.
You're ranting a bit this morning, aren't you?
Someone sent us some hand warmers in, which later on in the video I will tell you the name and everything else. But I've already opened them and they're in my pocket and they're doing a grand job. So I'll thank you properly later. But for now, I've got to get on, and I've got loads of cutting and marking to do on this. I wish I could go like that and then it was all done, but it's not. It's probably 2 days on this, but 2 tough days, so I'm gonna get on with that now. Well, it's all kicking off now, folks. It's kicking off. So anyway, we're starting working, getting our thing in, we've done all our cuts. Bert's has nearly been sick, screaming and shouting. He's gone to pick a piece of cloth up.
I feel black cloth.
There's a dead rat in a mix. Where
That's
the
how I
hell's
left
that
it.
come from?
Ain't going anywhere very fast, is it?
Where was that? Was it in the mixer?
Must be in the sand.
Must have been in the sand, yeah.
Did you not notice it when you
I feel it's
picked
just
it
a
up?
bit of black cloth.
It's a good stabiliser, that is. Well, go and put it in a bag somewhere out of the way. There we go. It's a new one on me.